don't forget to breathe. Please don't forget to breathe. Breathe it in, let it out. Take it in and then release. Take it in and then release. Then go back to being a beast. Then go back to being a beast. Yeah. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Please don't forget to breathe. Breathe it in, let it out. Take it in and then release. Take it in and then release. Then go back to being a beast. Then go back to being a beast. Don't forget the world been dealing.
You a quality comedian. You've been doing comedy 75 years.
That's 2 years less than what you were doing. But go ahead.
I remember I saw you open up for Jesus that one time.
I was saying she got that with Moses, wasn't it?
And you in the audience?
That fish and that bread, you just start feeding everybody. But anyway.
Yeah, I was a waitress.
Power 904.
Power 904, everything hot. Power 904, everything hot. Power 904, power 904, power 904. Power 904, everything hot. New music I play non-stop. A 904 I play exclusive. I drop a 904 I play them a shell down that beat. I get one up fireplace. Now a 904 turn up the whole place. Now a 904 turn up the whole place. Europe. Shake up the place, everybody wake up, circle the block, wait for the snake, eagle a grip, when we see prayer brawling in the night, army go there, aim for the crown, before boys skate, fix them business, soul translate, every duty we live, no light we.
Power 904 Radio, where the hottest music plays, 24/7, all year, all the time.
Hey, bye. Hey, Mika, come on.
Right now?
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Go to the gym, we gonna do it, go back. You make me so happy. You make me eat snow, babe. You
need 5 stars today.
Are we going to the gym?
We're going to go to the gym, but
we're
going to go to the spot. No, we got to get this.
What spot?
We got to go detox.
What detox?
Baby, New Year's, you know how we partied on New Year's. We said New Year's resolution, we fucking that up. So we're going to go get this detox. We're going to go get some herb. We're going to go straighten our body out.
Herbs like...
Yes, we can talk about that type of herb. But the type of herb I'm talking about is to cleanse our body, baby. I need some sea moss.
Some sea moss?
I need some sea moss. I need some black seed oil.
Oh, and it's a detox. And they have detox here too.
They got some detox too, so you can drink that and you can strain everything out, all the bad toxins. So,
you always put me on, baby.
My toxins.
You know I want to keep them in. I'm so ready, babe. All right, girl. Babe, where are we at? Are we gonna make it there?
I'll take you to the spot, baby.
Where's the spot? Please don't let it be a bando, babe.
It's not a bando, baby. I'm taking you where we can
It's
go
some real
and get
business because you know last time you talking about a homeboy, we pulled up. It was a trunk of a car.
That was that one time, baby. That was that one time. This ain't that one time. Baby.
Okay.
I'm telling you this. You my love. You my love.
You say that, but
I'm trying to take care of you.
You say that. And
by me trying to take care of you, I know what you're trying to do.
This is a bar.
And with me know what you're trying to do. Hey, I'm just letting you know, baby. This the spot right here.
Right
okay,
here?
They got other businesses. Okay, my man.
Yours, babe.
I mean,
so you said sea moss, black seed.
Black seed oil. I need my sea moss. And your detox.
And my detox.
And some black back.
What's that?
That's for the night.
Tonight?
We're gonna talk about black
tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight. I know what that song means. Okay. Okay, I miss you guys. Okay, I love you. Such a strong man. Just like this thing, Black Labor Exchange, Black Strong. Yes, I know this is gonna be. But you see it. Okay, babe. Bye. online.
Baby, we can order online. We can order online. I'm pulling it up now. Hey, I'm gonna order online. I can pick it up tomorrow.
Order online. Start pulling it up because it. Are you sure? We just came here. We never have Now we have nothing. Nothing. Okay.
Promise.
Sure.
No.
Sure?
I'm gonna take care of you.
All right.
I'm gonna take care.
Get it online. We just drove all the way up here. You always talking about that you know every dude. Should I trust getting in the car right now? Yeah, you said that this place is gonna be open too. All right, let me make sure you got the website pulled up before I get in. You got the water
I'm drinking the water right now, baby.
You drinking it?
I'm drinking the water right now.
Open it right now.
I'm drinking.
Open. Let me see the water. Open it. I want to taste it before I get in.
This is the water, baby. You turn the car, and then y'all pull up.
Give me a waterfall.
Eternal, baby. Eternal. Go ahead and let me
Well, why was you trying to drown me?
Let's give you eternal life.
Eternal water. You can never be serious. My nail just came out playing with you. See, you better fix it. Give me the phone where I can order my stuff.
Put it on.
I like the intro, man. That's hard.
Thank you.
What it do, what it do, what it do. Hey, what's going on? You know what it is. It's Mike Michigan, and we are back on I'm From the Zoo. If you are checking in on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, wherever you are, staying fly, we appreciate your time and you being right here. Yo, I'm your co-host, Mike Mish, and I got my co-host.
B-Dub in the house.
What's happening, B-Dub? How you doing, fam?
Hey, man, it's cold as a motherfucker in this bitch.
You keeping it real, man. Where you from, B-Dub?
I'm from the zoo, baby, all day, where all the animals stay.
I'm from the zoo as well, man. You know what? You're talking about the cold. We got a ridiculous for historical purposes out there. You want to hear what's going on, not purposes. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty chilly out there across the country. You know what I'm saying? It's a blizzard out there. But first and foremost, it's January 17th today. And I would like to just say this is the annual day to my queen, my earth. Happy birthday to my mother, Miss Karen Bankston. Yes, I'll give it up for that right there. Happy birthday to my mom. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She's been a champion in my life, and I want to thank her so much. You know what I'm saying? And also, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do a little bit different. We have a ridiculous day for y'all. I'm not going to even take up a lot. But Dub, you got some sponsors you want to go ahead and shout out, man. We got to get into that right now. Pay the bills.
Yeah, we got Kellogg's. We got Kellogg's cereal for champions. We got Napalm, which is napalm flour from Seattle, which is very, very special. We also have the #1 draft pick apparel and clothing line. Shouts out to Supreme. We also have blockchain management.
Yep.
And Icon Sports. So we're doing a few good things over there. We got a couple more though. Oh yeah, and shouts out to Miss Vicky for the tea.
That's right. We got Miss Vicky Wooden with the tea. That's right. With the watermelon cleanse. Shout out. You can get the link right here if you want to check that out as well. And also, I want to shout out to Miss Gwendolyn and also Mr. Burlingame and Kier Worthy and all of our guests, you know, that we've had. It's been so exciting, and we actually got some more greatness coming. And I got a new one for you. You see these nice little shades I got going on, little kind of fly?
They're yours.
I'm gonna announce to the world. That's right. This is the Mike Mish Vision. That's right. My new eyewear, Mike Mish Vision and Mike Mish Specs. That's right. They are coming to you. You think I'm playing? You feel me? We switch it up real quick on y'all, real quick, like ooh, 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 ooh. That's right. But right now we're gonna keep it jiggy with the blue and the Mike Mish Specs. I'm gonna get into eyewear, man. You know.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. And then maybe we're gonna be live. You're gonna be live streaming with them lokes.
Live streaming with the lokes. Hey, Dub, you know what? You have a wonderful guest coming in today, man. I'm gonna let you bring us in today, man. Without further ado, fam, please.
You got one of the infamous, most outgoing, most smart, brilliant mind. You don't see a lot of developers and a lot of people doing the video games. That's
computer scientists.
Our color, pure. Everything he does is amazing. He's a jack all trades master of many. My man Ditonion. I said this wrong. Ditonion. I'm just being funny. Ditonion Brown, aka Ditonion Brown, aka Tony.
You know what you call me. There you go.
Tony Hitman, tech guy.
There you go. The tech
Let's
guy.
zap him on here.
Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Yeah, got his own liquidity, got his own coins. He's amazing. He's amazing.
Hey man, I appreciate that. I ain't look forward to all of that, man. Humbly here. I just want to say I appreciate you guys for having me on the zoo, man. You did what I'm saying? I ain't from the zoo, but I grew up in the zoo. You feel me?
Yeah. Hey, welcome to the show. You know what? We found out, world, just really when we first met, man, that our birthdays is about a week apart, man. So happy birthday to you, belated, man, King. You dig what I'm saying?
Same to you, King. Same to you, King.
Brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know how it goes. it's a line, baby. It's a line. You know what I'm talking about? That's what
Yes,
happening right now.
that is what
Yeah,
it
but I
is.
appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for having me on the show, man. It's been a long time coming. I've been patiently waiting. B-Dub been telling me about it. He said, maybe we'll have you on the show. It's been going on, what, about 4 months? And
Right.
I said, man, when the time is right, bro, I'm there. Just all you have to do is hit my phone. I'm gonna put that time to aside to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all doing wonderful things over there, man. I watch a couple of I already went through you guys episodes already, so I'm loving them, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving what y'all do, straight up.
Thank you. How
Man,
you like the Spotify? You check the Spotify?
Absolutely. I listened to it last night. He had sent it to me. Who was that sent it to me? Chad? What's his name? Chad? Your brother, I think,
yeah,
Mike Mitch?
yep, Chad, yep.
Yeah,
Shouts out to
yeah, he
Chad
sent.
for the Chad. Yeah.
Yeah, he sent me the link, the
Mm-hmm.
Spotify link, and I checked it out then. And I was like, oh yeah, this is popping. I didn't know y'all was on Spotify. Y'all doing big things, man. Come on, man. Throw me some change over
Hey, well, we respectfully, King, we appreciate your time and you being here. You are so busy doing some things. I checked out a lot of your things that you got going on, but let's take it back to the beginning. Tell everybody out there exactly where you were from, how you got your background into being a computer scientist, because we have taken it to the next level having a computer scientist on the show. And then
Yeah.
also, what is your take us all the way back, especially about the music business. Let's go
Oh
back.
yeah. So yeah, man. Grew up in Third Ward CUNY Homes. If you know who that is, the Bricks in Houston, Texas.
Mm.
Born and raised in H-Town, what we call H-Town, you know what I mean? Bayou City, Clutch City, whatever you want to call it, man. Serve City. That's what, that's me. That's where I was born and raised. And man, I grew up uh just really just in poverty, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that I always knew I wanted to be something better. It was in me, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
no matter, I saw the world different at an early age, man. Even in elementary, man, I saw the world different. A lot of teachers will rave about me. They'll even visit my home, bro, and come talk to my parents about me and say, "Hey, man, he's special. He different. He a different child." And it didn't hit me then. You did. I felt different. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I had to adapt. You know what I mean? I had to adapt to the environment, even though I didn't like the environment, the streets and things of that nature for survival. But
Yeah.
moving on forward, bro. I guess the niche came in. I used to always take things apart in the home, right? TVs and stuff. And my older sister and them, I took the tube. They have the tube TVs back then.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, what make this thing work? So I
Yeah.
took the TV, a brand new TV. We was the only one in our neighborhood with a color TV, bro. And my dad and mom's went and got a flow model, TV, bro. And I was the one put it together. You had to put the channels in there. The little
Yeah.
plastic thing, you had to slide the channels in there. So I was the one set that up, and I was in elementary doing that. You feel me?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
one time, my curiosity grabbed me into how I wanted to know how things work. So I would take things apart and put them back together. And
Right.
that's where it started. That's where it started for my science side of me started,
Reverse engineering. You didn't even really, did you even realize you were doing reverse
yeah,
engineering? Right.
yeah. I made the first how they had the show and tell back in the day. I had
Mm-hmm.
in elementary, I made a fan, a pocket fan
Yeah.
that I could take to
Right.
school. And I did it for show and tell. My teacher was like intrigued by it. You did what I'm saying? They was like, how did you do this here? My mom had a 2-liter plastic bottle empty. I said, can I have it? She said, yeah. So I made
Yeah.
the propeller out of that and took an old motor out of one of my little old cars and added a D battery to it. So,
Yeah.
you have your negative and the positive. I put it together and that joke was blowing strong wind. And I
Yeah.
took it to school. I said, this is gonna be my show and tell, baby. So I went there and man, here you go. 20 years later, grown man, I saw it in the stores my idea on the stores on the shelf, bro. The
Yeah.
pocket fan. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I've always been intrigued by how things work, man. And then moving on, uh, how I got into programming and stuff like that, bro. I built my very first computer in 1997
Okay.
from scratch. Motherboard, put it together, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? Hard drive, programmed it, made it work. That was my very first computer that I built. Uh, And I thought that was, a lot of people thought that was amazing. I was like, man, it came natural to me. I ain't never been to school for nothing I do, man. I ain't never took no classes for engineering. I ain't never took no classes for programming. It's just something that I picked up.
Right.
But what made me take it seriously, I take it, I was man, I was at the Galleria here in Houston. You know what I'm saying? I was down on my luck, man, real bad, bro. And I was in them streets bad, and I said, man, I gotta do something better with myself. And I know I ain't no dummy, right? So, man, I just went to the side of town where the money at, right? And I said, let me go see, what they got going on, because I was always taught if birds of the same feather flock together. You did?
That's right.
So I knew I wanted to fly with a different flock. You did what I'm saying? So I ended up going to the Galleria, and it was hot out there, bro. I'll never forget, bro. It was so hot, the sun was beaming. And if you ever been to Texas, Houston weather, humidity with the heat, bro, man, it's like a buzzard flying over your head. You wait, they wait for you to die. So anyway, man, I sat out there, and this young cat pulled up about the same age as me, about 21.
Yeah.
He pulled up, bro, in a Ferrari. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, this little white kid pulled up in a Ferrari at the Galleria. I'm looking at it. I'm like, what in the world
is he doing?
Yeah, what is he doing? So I waited for him to get out of his car. He valet parked the car. And I said, excuse me, sir. I said, you don't mind me asking? I said, I told him first, I said, I like your car. And I began to mouth off what type of car he had, how many that was only made. He was looking at me intrigued, like, how do you know about this car? I knew more about the Ferrari than he did. Right? Because that was my dream car. You understand? So he pulled up in it. That joke was red and beautiful, bro. I said, man. And so I asked him, I said, so what do you do after that? He said, you got a moment? I said, yeah. He said, be right back. He said, I'll be right back. Stay right there. I sat there and I watched his car for an hour in the sun, bro, because he valet parked it. Now, mind you, he come out, anyway, long story short, he come back out. And he said, you ever heard of programming? And I'm like, man, I don't know what you talking about, bro. Programming. He said I had a company that I sold, a tech company. But I think at the time about $5 or some millions of dollars, right? So I'm like, what? I said, He said, follow me to my car. We talking about 10 paces, boy. You know what I'm saying? 10, 15 paces. He gave me a book. He said, go home and study this book. And it was a programming book. It was programming for dummies. You did? Yeah. And black and yellow book. I still have that book right now to this day, bro. He gave me that book, and it changed my life, bro. And the thing about it is, see, what I learned from that is that sometimes you're going to be tested, right? You ain't going to get it when you want it. So, but I realized he could have, when I got out the car and asked him what he needed to, what you do for a living, all he had to do is turn around 10 paces, get the car, reach and get the book and give it to me and say, hey, this is what I do. I waited an hour in the sun, bro. In the sun, sitting out there waiting for him to come back out. And he said, he looked at me, he said, you still here? I'm like, yeah, I ain't going nowhere. I really want to know what you do. And he realized that I was patient enough to see I wanted it that bad. Bro, I ain't had no money. I only had a few pennies to get to the Galleria and get home. I ain't had no money to buy me. If they say, hey, give me 25 cents for a cup of water, I didn't have it. You did? But I left that day with a book that changed my life for $40. That was a $45 book. I saw it later. That book was $45, and I left with something, man. And that's how I got into the science part of it, learning how to program and things like that. Yeah, straight up.
What an amazing affirmation. What a wonderful thing. You know what? And I'm listening to your story. It's wonderful to hear everything that you say, Mr. Brown, because number one, it's a lot of parallels because we're really similar in our birthday. So I can hear so many parallels on that level of your geniusness and being, your teachers going and saying, hey, you special, and then you going and read verse engineering, and learning how to figure things out. And then you seeing your same invention that you made back on the shelf 20 years later. All of those things are affirmations. And then I think about when you sat in that sun, for an hour, and you sat in that hot Houston, Texas humidity in the sun already. And if you already, since you already should know what that is, like you said, the buzz is hooving. That just lets you know that you had the passion and the will and the patience for the information. You wanted to get there. You had already seen your dream car come driving up. Not only that, the person that drove the dream car was nice to you. Not only that, you asked, you had enough courage to say, hey, what are you into? Not only that, they was impressed enough that you came back and was thirsty for that and that information. And so then he turned around, and we talking a long time ago, a $45 book, y'all, was very expensive in them days, especially when you don't have a quarter in your pocket to get a cup of water or icy water, like you were saying. And so, all of those things, man, Mr. Brown, are affirmations of where you're going today. And if you guys can look right now on the screen, and if you look on YouTube, you can see Spirit right over his head and Rich on top of his chest. What a wonderful background. Rich Spirit, so shouts out to you, and shouts out to my man Rich Vision as well. Tell us about now, what a wonderful affirmation. Now, I'm gonna go back a little bit more because we're getting ready to go into the second quarter already. And we're going to see how all of those levels transition you. But also, I want to talk about, you said something so important. You were in Houston, Texas during the hip hop times, and we're the same age. And I want to ask you, how was that an influence in your life at that time growing up? The music, I think the first time I grabbed a Houston record, I think it was Gangster Nip. You feel me? That's how deep I go. I went to Boogie Records, Dub. Gangsta Nip tape, fam. You know what I'm saying? And then I went on and got that Ghetto Boys, that first one with the black and white album cover, and man, I was all in. But enough about me. We finna go ahead and roll to the next quarter. Tell us about how Houston, Texas, and that hip hop and how did that go up and shape and make, and who'd you know and what'd you do, and talk about it?
Yeah, he got a lot of stuff going with the East Coast hip hoppers too. That pioneered it too. He got some stuff going on.
Let's hear it. Let's get it.
Yeah. So basically, man, look, man, this what happened. Like how I got into hip hop. You feel me? What brought me now? But I have an older brother, and my oldest brother, he was so cold around the city, man. I would hear about him, but I was into other little stuff. I was still in elementary, you did. But my brother, they used to call him Smooth C, right? He was so cold in breakdancing. He was so strong. He was like doing he'll go from a 1990 to wheelbarrows to handcuffs, and he had the names and stuff. And then he'll go back from a windmill back up to a 1990 on this one arm and just spin. And then then he'll go from a 1990 down to a head spin, then into wheelbarrows, and then he'll do it in reverse. So when they call him the Iceman. They call him the Iceman in breaking, but we call him Smooth C. So they call him the Iceman. So anyway, I ignored it. You did what I'm saying? I ignored it. But what changed my life in hip hop, and I started studying the culture, right? Or the beef and stuff like that, the Boogie Down Bronx and Queens, you feel me, with MC Shan, KRS-One, BDP, you feel me? So I saw what was going on, even down here in Houston. People wasn't on that, they was jamming something else, but me and my brother, we was all hip-hop, straight hip-hop fans, bro. But I saw, in elementary, I saw a few of my partners, get unalived, right? And it tripped me out. It blew my mind the first time seeing friends of mine pass in my face. right?
Yeah.
My mind never been the same. So, and then when I saw that's what hip hop was, is to bring that mutual, right? It wasn't a
Mm-hmm.
dance thing to me. It was, if I feel some type of way as I got older, I said, let's battle then.
Yeah.
Let's battle. You want to battle whoever win on the best dancing and stuff like that. So I used to go home and study my craft. And the
Yeah.
first person I studied, check this out, was Michael Jackson.
Hey.
That was Michael Jackson.
Man.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I learned how to, Mr. Wave and Michael Jackson are the two people I studied.
Mr.
Listen, man.
Wave.
Yeah, Mr. Wave and
Oh,
Michael Jackson.
he was dope.
So
That's
imagine
great.
I put Mr. Wave and Michael Jackson style together. So I do Mr. Wave while I'm gliding on my toes and spinning in circles. So I created my own move, right?
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, I'm this little kid. I probably weighed 50 pounds, bro. You did? 50 pounds. They used to call me, they used to call me Little D. I'm telling you. And I weighed probably 50 pounds, if that much. You did?
Right.
So,
Okay.
but man, I became so good. I became so good that sooner or later they had what they call DARE, right? And you see it, it's about drugs, kids using drugs and stuff like that. I became a
I remember
poster
the
boy
DARE
for
program. I was in that.
yeah,
Yes.
the DARE program. They made it to where I can travel around Houston, Texas to all the elementaries.
Yeah.
And I was a poster kid for them, and I would dance on stage. Man, I did that through my elementary, bro. And
Yeah.
and I would
Something.
dance on stage for them, and I would have to tell them, don't do drugs at the end of the show. You
Yeah.
feel me? And then I got recognition from there, and I just kept with it. And then I became one of the, I know Scarface and Bush Creek Bill was at my home before they made it big. They was on my court. They was in my room. I used to cut their hair before they went on shows and did and then I became so good with cutting hair on my side, on the west side of Houston, southwest side of Houston. I was well known for cutting hair and putting designs in the head and stuff, you know. And so, but yeah, man, that's hip hop changed my life, bro. I made
Yeah.
a lot of money off of it and did a lot of great things with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had Scarface, man. He was Brad. He was just regular Brad around us. You feel me?
Right.
And then he was DJ Action. He was a DJ for my homeboy Busy E. You
He's a
did my
great man.
homeboy.
He's a big shouts up to Scarface and
Yeah.
what a wonderful performance that he just did
Yeah, man.
in the mini studios, one of the probably top 5, 3 or 5, one of the top performances ever there. And
Yeah.
and one of the greatest hip hoppers of all time. And also
Absolutely.
to Bill, rest in peace. And it's just wonderful that you're sharing that perspective, being that the hip hop, was 50 years old last year.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
52, so hip hop is like our little brother.
That's
You
right.
know what
That's
I
right.
mean?
That's right. That's right.
It's,
And
you know what I
face,
mean?
man.
And
Yeah,
it's
my sister. I
talk
want
about
to
it.
say this. My sister Cookie was background seeing it live. You know, when they kept showing the camera.
Yeah.
That's my
Yes.
sis. That's my sis Cookie. That's her singing. She used to be the mamas, part of the mamas too, with Beyonce. You did?
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
she
Talk
was.
about that.
And my album that I'm about to release called The Golden Years. It got
Yeah.
50 tracks that I produced that never released to the world. She on there. I got
See?
so I'm about to release my album called The Golden Years, and it got 50 tracks on it. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you
I've
and you
been
know
50
what?
years
I
in hip
want
hop.
to give an official shout up to Houston, Texas right now for the hip hop culture. We thank you for everything that you've been doing. We didn't know what you was doing for the same times that we was doing it. Y'all was
Yeah.
doing it. And you know what I'm saying? We thank you for the skating rinks. We thank you for the
Amen.
tip foes. We thank you for DJ Screw. Rest in peace
Yeah.
to Screw.
Rest in
We
peace.
thank you
Screw.
for the Destiny Child, Beyonce's, and their parents, for seeing. We thank you, Houston Texas, for Prince Jay. We pray, you know what I'm saying? We're the ghetto boys.
Yeah, he got Big Mo.
All of it.
He came to
Yeah,
Big Mo as well.
Yeah, Big Mo,
Big up
that's
to
my
the
family.
big up to the box, man. Back in my early days in '97, man, I was fortunate to go travel, doing a lot of
Okay.
traveling in Houston, Texas, in the box, and Houston loved me, man, and I loved
Yeah,
Houston. And went to
absolutely.
we took all the people down there that was in charge of the box at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shouts up to the box, and they had a club called All Jokes Aside.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm going back. Yeah, man. And I had such a good time in Houston and in Texas Southern and everything. So shouts
Yeah.
up, man, and shouts to you, fam, for and the reason why I wanted to ask that is because I knew that you were definitely a pillar and an influencer and an early beginning pioneer of the Houston scene. And
Right.
When I talk about like you made a lot, you said you made a lot of money production. We can't wait to hear that.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to share your websites and things, how can people get at your music and things like that?
Hey man, Tony Hitman, TonyHitmann. If you Google that, it's gonna pull everything up about me. Because I have so much stuff going on. That's the easiest way that you can follow me. If you Google Tony Hitman, it's gonna show you everything I'm connected to, from music, video games, my clothing line, my water line, my coffee line, my TV, my video, everything is gonna pull it up. Because I hashtag that on everything I do. You
That's
did? So
yeah.
Right.
yeah, so when you pull it up in Google, that them hashtags, they're very powerful, man. Me being coming the background, the tech background, I know how to make it happen. You did?
Right.
So Tom, tell me about Ollie World.
Hollywood, man, oh my God. So Hollywood is a platform I created. It was initially called Planetarium. Back in 2000 and I mean, no, I'm lying. Yeah, 2007. I created it in 2007, man. It was a platform, a virtual gaming world where people be able to make money while they play video games, right? And so it's games inside of a game, but everybody get to meet and greet. It's kind of like what Meta did. Google, back in the day when I did it in 2009, I had someone running the project for me. They offered me like 25 M's for it, and I turned it down. Everybody called me crazy and said, "Man, you crazy. You turning it down. You know you don't have that money. You can get more money." But guess what? I always knew, and this is one thing you have to know. When you have something like that, you have to know its worth. So I knew my worth, man. Besides people telling me, so I knew one day that it'll be bigger than worth more than 25 million. If they offer me 25 million, I'm like, man, it might be worth 100 million. So
Right.
let me hold that, right?
Right.
And some people say you probably never see that again, but that's their short-minded, right? Because I know my mindset, right? I'm like that. Y'all don't even know. That's the small thing I got. That's
Now
small
we
compared to the
now
other
we
things I got.
we just jumped the vertical leaps right there to that right there. And your website is tremendous, by the way. And
Appreciate
I want to know more about that, but also, Dub, you touched on something because you also said you do video games, and when you left that world, you also went into the hip hop world with Capital Music. And how did you intertwine all of these different businesses that you were working on and pioneering to get to some of the different things that you're involved in the digital cryptocurrency and internet world?
it go hand in hand. When you're in technology, it's just like you being a rapper, right? Rappers hang around rappers, and rappers discover certain things. They say, hey, they find a new way. And when you're a producer, like when I was a producer, I knew I can listen to a sound and tell you what keyboard or what sequencer or drum machine you use, whether it's a 707, a 909, or 808. I can listen to the drum, the snare, the hi-hats, and tell you what, you know what I'm saying? What certain program you use, or what keyboard or MPC what you use. I can to the T. I can say, oh, you use a Kurzweil, or you use that, or you use the, yeah, you feel me? So it's the same thing by you being in this tech world, right? You see different things, and it's something I really can't explain, to be honest with you. It came one after the other. Yeah, it said, man, wait a minute, this makes sense to do this with this. And so I began to put everything, once I learned how to build the games and the NFTs came along, I said, wait a minute, what if I connect my NFTs? In order for them to play my game, they need to buy the NFT.
Yes.
Right. So now everybody can make money ownership. And then my sons, I gave them so much money to play video games, and they never owned nothing in the game. They
Right.
buying these different skins and everything. So I started connecting the dots. I said, wait a minute, they paying money for skins. What if the kids can own this and I can help them build their future to, you know what I'm saying, build legacy. You know what I'm saying? So, and generational wealth. So that's what I did. I said, man, I'm gonna connect my NFTs, which are the characters inside the video game, and the clothes inside what they call skins, connect to it. And then that way they own it, right? They don't not only have fun in the game, they own it. But guess what? They're using my tokens to buy the NFTs. So guess what happened? While it's on the DEX, which is called the decentralized exchange, the people say you don't even say, man, I don't even play video games. But you can.
We lost your audio right there, God. We gotta have you come back, fam, for some reason.
People trying to call me.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. And I told people, but anyway, so, and once I start connecting all that, if you don't play video games, you can still invest in the token, right?
Right.
So, and every time.
You mind explaining that a little bit? Because I got on the site and I was, you know what I want to say is it's absolutely so genius how it just click here you are here. I got to learn from you, fam.
Yeah.
I'm not even tripping. Because when you go in to the Ollie world, well, I mean, even the urban tech GI is dope. But when you click on, it just takes you right to the point where you're like, okay, you're about to have this, and it's like wow, you got to be ready for that world because you're gonna have a wallet, you're gonna have a situation, and
minting.
It's minting. It's absolutely fabulous. So I had to take a pause because it was kind of late and I didn't want to do anything half janky. I want to be fully all the way immersed in my mind and doing it. But absolutely fabulous, King. I think it's genius. I think it's innovative. It's you know, you actually, you know, you're one of those type of people that I've heard this, that you get it. You know, you get it so much that it's easy. Have you ever felt in your heart sometimes, man, it's so easy to you, how come everybody else doesn't see that?
Man, bro, let me tell you something, bro. Yeah, I had to apologize to my family several times. Like, you know, I used to get mad at my wife and my kids, and I said, man, it's right here, it's simple. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, it's simple. Why can't you see? Just do it this way. I'm telling you, can't you see it? And it's just like being in the spiritual world. Somebody might see something and you be like, man, don't you see it right there? And you're like, no, I don't see it. Right. And that's how I am. And I had to apologize to a lot of people, friends of mine. I'm like, man, y'all stupid. I don't want to hang around no dummies. You feel me? I had to apologize to them and say, man, you know what? Now that I'm older and mature and understand that what God blessed me with, he didn't bless them with it. You did what I'm saying? So, and I had to apologize. But yeah, you're right. Absolutely, bro. I had to apologize to people for them not seeing what I see that's so easy, that come easy for me. Programming come easy to me.
Right.
I read a book and I program.
And the reason why I wanted to ask that to you and say that, and thank you, you know, the universe says you're welcome, and they say it's fine because, you know, when like sometimes it for myself and B-Dub as well, you know, when you have a vision and you're innovative and you feel it inside and you already know that God has already put it there, you know, you just it's just the matter of time and space and everything coming together. And and so like the reason why I'm saying that is like, ladies and gentlemen out there, if you're listening, any of these links that we're giving you right now, we're not just over here, you know, patting ourselves on the back. We really have some genius work, and we really have some genius thought-provoking video games and innovative ways that you can learn about moving into the future. And and this gentleman, Mr. Brown, is one of the superstars in the technology world going further as well. Hey, what else? You know, we had Big H on the show, Harold Whaley. How do you know Mr. Harold Whaley?
Man, listen here, man. I met him through Dub, B-Dub, and it turned out to be a great dude, man. And then absolutely, hold up, wait a minute. B-Dub and my partner, Mr. Cap, Whaley. So they know what I'm into, and he's big at what he does in the game, you know. And I spoke about him. I'm like, oh man, this dude, yeah, he know what he's talking about. You did,
Yeah.
and that's how I met him, man. It just again, being in this world, if you
Okay.
really doing what you do, you're gonna bump heads. If you're not serious about it, you ain't gonna run into them. But if you serious about that's what I have to tell anybody. No matter what you're involved in, if you're serious about it and you stay with it, you're gonna run into the same people in your circle. You're
You
guaranteed.
sure will.
And
Guaranteed. Yeah.
that's what happened. And that's what ended up happening. I stuck to what my guns is, and he did what he did for so many years. It just so happened that Mr. Cap and B Dub, they knew him, and then he even came to my first lunch. I had like a cigar, jazz and cigar little spot, and he popped up with B Dub. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
B-Dub is that man to put that
So
connection. That's
Oh,
real.
Harold. Oh,
that was
Harold. Oh,
amazing.
Harold.
Harold is my man. Big shouts up to Harold, man. Hey, you know
Yeah.
what? We are already here at halftime, man, and we're gonna continue to pay the bills, man. We're gonna
Let's
thank
do it. Yeah.
Kiki on the Come Through Network. You know, I'm from this. Shouts out. We have special shows coming up next week as well. We don't want to spill the beans, but it's gonna be some royalty stuff, just like we got today. And man, we're not gonna waste any time. Can you tell me, man, fam, you got a lot of beautiful things going on, not just from the graphics, but from your video games. But you also got, could you also tell us about DILA TV?
Yeah,
Network.
yeah, man. Dollar
Yeah.
Dollar TV Network. That's mine and my wife's. My wife, you know, that's where it come from. My first two letters of my name, first two letters of her name. We put that together. So it's
Yeah,
Dollar TV Network.
DILA
And
TV Network.
it was something that it was something that we always wanted to do. And
Uh-huh.
I started opportunity when I was a VP in the urban division at Zoom TV Network about 5-6 years ago. And
Zoom
once they
TV
sold,
Network. You were wait. You were the VP at Zoom TV Network 5 years ago?
yes, yes, I was over the urban. I got awarded like 14 million. I was the first black guy to get a 14 or more than $14 million to shoot an independent film. And
Wonderful.
yeah, I beat Boys
What
in the
was the name
Hood.
of that film? What was the name of that
It,
film?
was- it was called Screw. It was called DJ Screw, the DJ Screw story. And so
Wow, absolutely.
yeah, man, and some things happened. They ended up selling and all that. So
Yeah.
when they sold the company, that saw the opportunity to start my own network. You know what I mean?
Fam,
And
you know what? Wait.
Right.
I think to be honest with you, like you made that Screw movie. Did you make that like documentary like after he passed?
no, I didn't do that one. Now this one
Okay.
is gonna a lot of people tried, but
Yeah.
this one here is a big budget. My partner Omar Epps was gonna play DJ Screw. We had the whole lineup. We had Omar Epps in it. I mean not
Yeah.
Omar. I'm like we had Omar Gooding.
Omar Gooding.
Omar
Okay.
Gooding. Omar Gooding was gonna play DJ Screw. We had Mike Epps. That's why I said Epps. We had Mike Epps in it. Man, we had a lot of big stars that was gonna play in it. We even casted Jada Pickett, you know what I mean, in it.
Wow.
And so yeah, man, we had but yeah, man, I had a nice cast, man. You feel me?
Okay.
But I didn't do that one, but I was about to shoot it. We had started shooting and everything in Houston. Everybody came out, all the legends came out. And so it's LD, his brother, what school called his brother, you know. He was there. So I had a lot of confirmation and I had a lot of go ahead and do it. You deal what I'm saying? Because Houston
Yeah.
is
So
a different
that
ball
also,
game. You can't,
yeah,
yeah, you
it's a
can't
difference. All
you
the
can't do
players
that.
are right there, and everybody comes to
Yeah,
Houston.
yeah, you
And
can't,
so,
you can't,
I'm
you
sorry.
can't do nothing. You can't do nothing without their permission like that. So
Yeah.
Houston is
Wow.
built like that. So in order for me to just get approval to do a movie like that, I had to go to all the OGs that really knew him, that hung around him,
Yeah.
and get approval. And they approved it. So I ran with it. You did?
I do dig, man.
Right.
You know, and it manifested into a beautiful DLA Net TV network. And
Yeah,
could you tell everybody about it? Like, how do you register? You log in. When you pull it up, it's got a beautiful Spider-Man. And could you
yeah.
tell people how they could submit their works to it if that's possible?
Yeah, man. Oh man, and man, look, we one of them TV shows. I mean, one of them TV networks, man. we could say we're sort of like a Roku, right?
Okay. Yeah.
On our network. So we can give you your own channel. We syndicate it. We pay ad revenue. So you get paid for your projects being on our network, whether you're independent or major, right? You can sign up for free. The best way to sign up for free is go to the website. We're on all platforms. We're on Apple TV. And the thing about that is, man, I always wanted to keep the IP to myself, right?
Yeah.
And own everything that I have. And that's what we don't do. So a lot of people say, oh, this is one thing I want to tell the audience. When it's gonna look funny when you're on your own, when you're separated. See, I know I was meant to be separated from the majors, right? Because the knowledge that I have. So I built my TV network from the ground up. I own the code.
Yeah.
And when I say I own the code, can't nobody shut me down. I'm the boss. It ain't no man on earth make that decision but me. I make that decision. I turn movies on, I turn movies out, I give deals, I do the contracts. And by the way, I just did a deal with Lil Flip. He supposed to give him his own channel. We just deal with Omar Gooding. He's about to get his channel. A lot of big celebrities we're about to do. I don't like to talk about it unless it's really done. But that's done deal, right?
Yeah.
And we're doing a lot of TV shows, bro. We're doing a music channel. We're about to do a music channel where we're doing streaming like Spotify, but you're gonna get hands down, you're gonna get paid more than what they're paying you, right?
I understand.
Because here's the thing. I ain't knocking those networks. They do what they do. Tube and them do what they do. But I know for a fact they're not giving y'all what I'm giving my people. They're giving y'all pennies, we paying dollars. Just put it that way. Pennies, you gotta have pennies to add up to dollars, but you gotta have dollars to add up thousands and millions. You dig what I'm saying? You see the difference? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So by us being independent, man, that network is really big. I got some more great news today about it. My team hit me and they say, man, Apple approved. See, you gotta go through this approval. See, they're gonna make it hard for us. They're gonna make it hard for us, but you gotta stay diligent. I paid substantial amount of money to keep that channel on that network on for 5 years. I didn't make not one penny from nobody. I stayed in the red, and I'm still in the red. But I stayed in the red for 5 years because I believed in it. Right? Byron Allen. If y'all didn't watch Byron Allen on the morning show, right? When he spoke about it, he was giving us the game. He gave us the game. And if you had the money, you should have did it. Right. So, but that was something I always wanted to do. Independent films, which we doing. I got 5 new. We just did a deal. We about to get our own warehouse where we about to have our own, like a Tyler Perry Studios, but it's gonna be Dollar TV Studios, Dollar TV Network Studio, Studios. So we're doing that. But yeah, we visit shoot our own films, our own TV shows. We just got funded for that. And yeah, man, it's supposed to be real big in Houston. For real. We're bringing Hollywood to H-Town.
Outstanding, man. And well deserved, man. It absolutely looks terrific. I will certainly want to support that right there, man, because it looks great, especially the Screw Store exclusive. I was looking at that. And
that's my partner did that.
Let's get into the video game. You got Urban Tech, and that's URBANTECCGI.com. Talk about it.
Yeah. First off, let me let everybody know. Dialer TV Network at gmail.com if you want to submit anything.
Yes.
There
yes.
You go. No problem.
Thank you so much. Thank you for keeping me on.
No problem. Urban Tech is basically I'm an urban dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
I spell technology that way because I'm urban. So tech, TEK, right? That's the streets. That's the streets in me. And CGI, computer generated images.
Nice.
You dig what I'm saying? So I put it all together. I made sure I kept a part of me in that and naming that. So I named that. That was my company since 1997. And that was something that a vision that I had. But Urban Tech, we do everything from building websites, apps, video games, anything to do with technology. Uh, uh, we help people with their tokenomics and their tokens. If we teach people about NFTs, anything about technology, we know how to do it. We know how to do 3D. If you want to learn about 3D graphics, you want to learn how to build video games from scratch. We do all of that, man. Yeah, that's what Urban Tech is.
Sounds like we're about to have a Dyla University online masterclass pretty soon.
Say, man, you look.
Boy, what's it?
Tell them
That's
about
real.
it. B-Dub already know I've been looking for a space. I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to do that. I don't have a tech school here in Houston. So we're looking for a building for that right now. I got 7 schools involved right now where I'm from in A-Leaf.
Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, they're on board. So I'm teaching, and then I'm gonna be teaching at TSU, teaching them how to design and build video games and that. Yeah, bro. So yeah,
Everything we said is going on to fruition, man. Shouts up to TSU again. The reason why I say shouts up to TSU, I don't know, Dub, if you knew this, but TSU came in late and offered me a full track and field scholarship back in the day, fam.
Whoa,
I said a full one to TSU from Michigan.
Whoa.
So it was big because they don't give a lot of scholarships, I heard.
Sure don't.
So shouts out to TSU, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish now that I look back, I kind of wish I would have maybe touched down in Houston.
You went to Oregon though. You went to Oregon.
Hey, Houston wouldn't have been bad though. You feel me? What I'm saying?
No, Houston wouldn't have been bad, man. Houston wouldn't have been bad.
Actually,
right.
Houston is one of those towns, man, where it's just like Philadelphia. It's just like Brick City. It's just like Chicago. It's just like Detroit. It's just like Oakland. It's one of those places you can go and you can blend in. But one of the main things about blending in, and that I'm hearing from you, Mr. Brown, is that your teachers were right. You were special. You are gifted. You did have it. You are that it. And ladies and gentlemen, we were talking offline because we've always been the type of souls that have been humble. And we wanted to touch on, sometimes you can't mess with everybody. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And in life, because you never know what direction that God has for that person.
That's it. Right. Absolutely.
So talk about your clothing line. I'm as well. And I'm sorry, Dub.
No, you right. I was just gonna ask him. Tell us about the clothing line and how you came up with the rich water. I got my own water too, so we definitely collaborated on that. But he got something special with the water and stuff. So I want him to display that type of thing. What you doing for water?
The story behind the rich, it stands for spirit, mind, and body. Love your body. You only have one, right? I was going through this phase where I was real sick, anxiety, real bad, bro. And it just felt like, man, I'm dying. And I ain't never had no issues with health or nothing, right? So I just felt like, man, I'm dying. My wife kept going to the hospital. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. And I prayed. I said, Lord, I don't know what's going on with me. I never been through this here before, but I need you right now. I don't know what you got planned for me. I know this ain't my portion. You feel me? So, man, I got a phone call from one of my partners in Atlanta. I ain't heard from him in years, right?
Yeah.
And he called me up. He said, man, how you feeling? I said, bro. And I told him the whole gig. I said, man, I'm not feeling good. Not doing well. And he said, I'll be down now. So he came to H-Town. You feel me? Came and saw me. And he told me, he said, man, change your water. I said, what you mean? He said, it's your water. So I'm on all this medicine. I'm drinking plenty of water already. You did?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm drinking plenty of water already, man. And I don't got no salt in my food. I'm eating like I'm at the hospital every day. My food is just bland. I'm like, ugh. So, but I'm doing that. And man, so I changed my water. He told me drink alkaline water. I ain't never heard of it. He said drink nothing but alkaline water for 6 weeks straight. I did it for 4 weeks straight. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. Before then, I wasn't able to I couldn't be in a crowd of people no more.
Yeah.
Now, man, mind you, you talking about a dude that used to bungee jump for fun. You did.
Yeah.
So did things of that nature. You did. So I couldn't even walk a flight of stairs without being like, okay, I get anxiety real bad. I had to come back down. I couldn't be around a crowd of people. I couldn't even go in the, we would go pay for movies, me and my family, and I have to leave out the movie theater because my anxiety would go up. You feel me? And it just feel like I'm gonna pass out or something. So I'm like, man, something right. But then I stayed on that water for 4 weeks, bro. And it mellowed me out, bro. And I ain't had no problem since then. But then I was sitting one day at my desk. When I came up with the first logo, God gave me the first logo. It was 2 triangles that made 3 triangles called Rich. And it stood for past, present, and future, right?
Yeah.
Spirit, mind, and body, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Made up 9 triangles, 9 points, right? And then I had an O in the middle of the triangles, and that's the center, meaning that's God. God is everything. That's what God gave to me. And then, man, that first day when I created just the logo, I had on my screen. I had some people look at it, bro. Immediately they say I want to invest, bro. I gathered, I made about $3,000 cash money off just the logo. I didn't know where I'm gonna start my own brand, my own water. I didn't even know where I was gonna get the water from or nothing. It was just an idea God gave me. And then next thing you know, it just took off from there. And then how I became rich, like this here, God said I wanted bold. God told me he wanted to be bold. It wasn't bold enough. And I'm the type person, I don't like really being bold like that. But God said, you do this for me, not for you. It's not for your glory, it's for my glory. So he said, and now when it's bold, see how y'all just did it? See how it grabbed your attention? Because now it's gonna grab your attention. And he said, I want you to wear it every day. And I'm gonna tell you something. Ever since then, for 6 years straight, this is what you seen me in. As Dub, you'll never catch me without it on. Nobody in Houston. I said, if you catch me without Rich on, one day in the streets, I give you $100. And I give you a life-size supply, but nobody can catch me. I got Rich socks, I got Rich shoes, I got hat, t-shirts, sweatshirts, jeans, I got a Rich suit, everything, head to toe. You know what I mean? Watches, the whole 9. So when people ask about it, I tell them that story. I said, man, God deliver me. Rich, spirit, mind, and body. Love your body. You only have one. God is the center of everything. And so that's something, and that's where Rich come from. That's why it means so much to me and my family and people that represent it with me. You dig what I'm saying? Like we take care of ourselves. You know what I mean? And you got to be rich in spirit. And people always think it's about money. That's why they wrong at. It has nothing to do with money. Your richness come from your livelihood, how you carry yourself, your mental, right? And how you deal with your spiritual. You feel me? Your physical, your spirit, your body. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where it came from, bro. Straight up.
Amazing, man. Come on now with the testimony, man. You know, the amazing thing is you put that was on God. You had that on God had brought that to you first. And that you know, that so your brand was built on God. And God said, he put you on he said he put you on his level first. And you manifested and you worn it every single day. And it looks wonderful for those of you that can't see, or you can see the screen, but if you're listening out there, it absolutely looks fabulous when you see someone shining on the screen, you know?
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely.
That boy there, that's my man's there. Yes, sir.
So, like, let's talk about the alkaline water, because that curbed my interest, because now you said you have a water company as well. And that sounds, and it's out, and it's good water too. Tell the world some of the benefits of alkaline water, and then why we should immediately start drinking more.
Think about it. When you're born, you have to know when you're born as a baby, you're alkaline. Your body's alkaline. You remember how baby you can smell a baby's breath and they don't smell like nothing, right? because it's alkaline. There's no erosion in the body yet, right? So that's the alkaline state. Your body's in an alkaline state when you're born. It don't become acidic until you start giving it food, table food. That's when you become, and you don't, and we're not supposed to eat all these meats and stuff out there. Yeah, we bless it. God said bless it and it'll be okay for us to eat. But guess what? We wasn't built to eat that. If you look at your teeth, right?
Yeah.
We don't have teeth to really just tear meat up every day. We
and
got
our jaws don't open up that wide either.
There you go. We got teeth to chew vegetables and fruits, bro. Right?
Peanuts.
To grind. And to grind, that's what our teeth was made to eat, right? And our bodies was made to eat alkaline foods. You did what I'm saying? So when you go into that alkaline state, that's what keeps it good. But guess what? Our body, the alkaline water runs through your body, kills inflammation, and kill cancerous cells. You did what I'm saying? So a lot of people that have cancer, they put them on alkaline diets. They put them on the alkaline water. Drink alkaline water when you have cancer. You see what I mean? So that's one of the that's just one of the many benefits of it, that is kill inflammation and mucus. And we all know that's what causes cancer. The inflammation in your body causes cancer. So alkaline water helps do that. It helps kills that.
Where can everyone get your water? And let them know that.
Right now, we do special orders. You have to contact us directly. Like you can contact us at richwaternow@gmail.com, and we special deliver it right there. We took the website down because we're rebranding everything on it, and now we got 3 levels of it. Now we're gonna be branding it. We got a distribution deal with Pepsi. We're about to do a distribution deal with Pepsi on it.
Absolutely fabulous, man. You got a lot of great things going on, man. I'm in tune with you. You know what? I'm gonna do something different. I want to really go back because this is a world where things move so fast, and sometimes we miss some things. So we don't want to miss anything. And I want to go back on something that Dub had spoke on earlier. Dub, you told me to remind you of a special name that you got for the 7 of you. What did you want to say that?
Yeah, Iconic Tech 7. That's like a fraternity of none but techs, and it's like 7 of us. And it's me, it's Tech God, it's Harold, and a couple other people that we have up in there to equal the 7.
I will make sure I wanted to bring that up for the blockchain management and Icon Sports, man, because you're doing a lot of really good things, Dub, and the networking and building, what a lot of, and you had said, Mr. Brown, earlier, it has to do with relationships and trusting and cleaning up your health. And you and I spoke offline about fasting, because you said you had just fasted a while ago before your birthday. And one of the interesting things that we talked about, fasting is not necessarily food, but it also can be giving up something that you don't need that's good for you. And one of the things, unfortunately, what we talked about is and I want to share this with you, Dub, is sometimes we have to fast on some people. Because if you want to get to the next level, it sounds crazy to say that, but sometimes you have to fast from others' ideas. Sometimes people can be such an influence on you one way that it's the times have changed and you don't really want that in your world. Now, it's not that you don't love your brother or you don't love your sister, or you don't care about them problems, but if you are evolving at a supersonic speed where God wants you to be, you can't be in 2 places. The devil and God, Satan and God don't rest in the same place. So, and I'm just saying that because we all have had challenges in our lives, and it's about taking advantage of that fast in our life so that we can get closer to God and get to that next level. Would you agree on that?
Oh, man. Yeah, man, I totally agree on that, bro. I mean, I had to fast for my own family. I mean, my brother, my sisters, my cousins, some of the people that I felt like that was in my life that can help me. I know they can help me. I mean, I know sometimes we say we get captivated about how.
Come on back. Somebody called you. You went out of song.
Yeah.
We need this information.
Yeah, we get captivated about how we see people, right? Me, for instance, I saw people that could have helped me years ago that had the money that was in my life. They had the doors, they opened them doors, but then they was also the same people that closed the doors, right? And so I said, this is wrong. This is backwards. When you know millionaires, I could pick up the phone right now and say, man, I need 1 million, and he could give it to me without missing it. He know how to make it back and forth. I know billionaires, bro, but I had to fast from them type of people. And guess what? When I stopped answering my phone for the millionaires and the billionaires and so-called homeboys, they was like, they wanted to contact me even more. You did what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they was
Mm-hmm.
like, wait a minute. I know I got money. I know he don't have what I have. Why is he avoiding my call? Why he won't come hang out with me when I told him I'll pay his way? You know what I'm saying? So I had to fast from them and say, man, I don't need to ride in your Ferrari. I mean, I had people throw me their keys and say, man, take my Ferrari. Do that. I said, no, that's yours. That ain't mine. I want what God has for me. And how do I get that? How do I get that? I get myself in that corner, right? I get myself in my closet, or put myself in my car, and I spend time with God. And I fast from everybody in the world. Man, if I show you how many times my phone ring that from famous people a day, y'all will trip out. People say, no, ain't no way that nigga calling your phone. Excuse my language. Yeah, but ain't no way. Ain't no way that dude calling his phone. How did he know that person? Bro, listen, because the simple fact that I fast from them and they see me, they know I don't want nothing from them. I don't need nothing from them. They know everything that I ask for, everything that I want, I go to God and pray about it. He say, pray without cease. So that means talk to him every day without cease. Whatever you're going through, talk to him. And that's what I did, bro. And that's what my fasting consists of. Yeah, I fasted. We did a little fast, come off the fast. I fast from sun up to sundown. But also I went on a fast from not answering my phone. You did? And say, God, I really dedicate this time to you. You did what I'm saying? And some people get it. Oh man, he's so spiritual. Yes, I am. Because I know where I come from. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come from that higher power. You did?
And thank you. Yes, I want to thank you, amen, for that testimony, because that was so important when we were speaking about that. I thought that, not only was that King's language, but that was godly knowledge that we needed to share with people, man. And thank you. And the reason why I wanted you to see, I wanted you to thank you for sharing that, because we had so many powerful people. We have had so many powerful people on the show, and it just keeps getting enriched because we built it on God. We thought about that, just like you said. And the thing I wanted to say about fasting, and we wanted to say that to people, because it's not about we don't love you, we don't care about you. It's just that we have an anointing with God, and God has an anointing with us. And in order for us to finally get to that next level, there has to be a time when we have to let go and let God, and allow our own abilities. Yes, sir, Doug. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. So check this out. Let's speed up the H-Town minis. We in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, man.
And how you created H-Town minis, and it's basically a fight game with all the urban rappers in it. And then how you made it a limited edition and you shut it down and you started Universal minis, that's what you're doing right now. Can you bring us up to speed on what you're doing with that?
I got you. Yeah, H-Town Fight Minis. It started off as real quick. I was gonna recognize H-Town legends, because a lot of times they get overlooked, right? I pay homage, and that's what I do. I pay homage to my people, and I had the know-how to do it. And it was also built to where a lot of these, if you don't know the H-Town culture, a lot of them pass without having money to bury their own families or bury themselves as legends, which I back up, Dub. You got back up, and which I think is so crazy. Keep going back, and then pull it down. But you had to, and you had to. I felt like I was gonna do it where they can make residual income. so everybody can get residual income for the, if something happened to them, they good to go. Right? That was my initial. That's what I made the game for. And of course, to have fun and put them on something that they never did. I mean, I had grown men calling me crying like, bro, you gonna put me on the game for real? I'm like, yeah. I mean, what's the big deal? You deserve it, bro. I'm paying homage to you.
Yeah.
And so then I had people like Vidub and all of them from other states calling me. And they say, man, we want to be on the game. How can we be on the game? So I was forced to make it into universe fight minis. So now everybody from, no matter where you're from, you could be from the moon, you feel me? From space, you could be on the video game. You deal what I'm saying? So that's a quick synopsis of it. And but now since I changed the name,
who were some of the first, if you don't mind me, I'm sorry, who were some of the first legends that you had on that game?
Oh yeah, everybody.
H-Town had Lil Flip.
Was this it right here?
No, that's I had him on there, Chameleon there.
Okay,
I had H-Town, I had Lil Flip on there, Big Pokey, DJ School, Slim Thug, Paul Wall, all the Lil Kiki, the whole screwed up clique on there.
Lil Kiki, you know Lil Kiki? You know Lil Kiki?
Yeah.
Okay, now look. Now this is gonna trip you out. Lil Kiki, when he was starting early in his career, came all the way up to Battle Creek some kind of way and got with DX to Flex, our producer, and got a big hit. So there's the I'm from the Zoo connection directly with Lil Kiki. So Lil Kiki, if you listen to this, Flex and everybody, that's us, Michigan and everybody. Shout out to you. You on the wall in the creek. I'm sorry, fam. I had to say that, man. But Lil Kiki, got everybody on there.
I got I got the whole screwed up click on there. I had the whole screwed up click from Mr. 32, RIP Mr. 32. I have Bushwick Bill on there, and then I had special guests on there. I got Nipsey on there. You feel me? Man, I got so many legends on there, bro. But them just some of the ones I have out of Houston that have on there. You know what I'm saying? I got Billy Cook on there, one of the best, greatest singers out of H-Town. You can't miss him on every hit song. Look him up. Listen, look up Billy Cook. That boy is, when I tell you, R&B, King, R&B King. Ain't nobody touching him out of H-Town. Billy Cook, singer. He's on Fat Pat. He on all the legendary stuff. He on Lil Kiki's song, Living My Dream. That's him singing. He's on Fat Pat song. He come on there. Haters want to know who you are. He's on a lot of, man, I seen him go on tour, that's Big Mo uncle. People didn't know.
Big Mo.
I got Big Mo in the game.
I met a lot of very good people down there in Houston, man. Green. There was a brother named Green.
Green?
Big brother named Green. DJ, I think it was a Green.
Oh no, you talking about Mean Green. Mean Green, big dude. Yes, Mean Green he was at the radio station. You feel me?
Man, I remember him, man. He was cool, big fella, cool like a mom.
He's the first DJ to sign a No Limit. You feel me? He had an album out that came out with No Limit. You feel me?
And we got so much to talk about, fam. We could just get back and because we could just talk about music, and because I'm intrigued in a lot of different ways, but I'm, because that's my own personal thing. But I'm gonna come back because Dub is right on point. We get into that time. Let's do a little bit of a recap. You've got now.
Let him finish the H-Town minis and how he turned to the Universal minis. I like that because please. I'm actually, I don't know which one am I in. I know.
He in the universe.
I want to get down with you. I think I saw it a while ago, and to be in a video game, and not only to be that, just to be the programmer of that, to be a computer scientist, along with having the enriched background that you have, it's spectacular. Please finish, and if you can, I want to get back to Ioli World and the crypto, the NFT, and if you could have touched on your position that you had at Capitol Records and what you saw from that and how everything's taking forward.
Yeah, with the game, man, with Universe Fight Minis, it was very tough. It's still tough, right? Because you have to understand creating something with people likeness, right? Yes. You got that's a battle in itself to getting them to say, hey man, I need you to send me pictures and images of yourself. I need you to go in the studio and record your vocals so you'll be on the game. And the amazing part, and then add it to their moves and all of that. I'm the only programmer doing it. So that's taking up a lot of my time with running other businesses too. But this is a legacy, man. I've been in a legacy for my kids, my family, bro. So if something happened to me, they got something. You did what I'm saying? And so I don't mind putting in the work, but the game development, it takes a lot of my time. That's the majority of my time, me sitting at the computer programming, doing the images, doing the 3D models. I'm being a sound engineer. I'm being a graphic designer. I'm being a 3D modeler. I've been a programmer. I'm being a person, director, right? I'm making phone calls. I'm setting up deals. I'm being a lawyer at the same time. I'm wearing all these hats at the same time to make this happen. Now I got my team doing that, but I'm giving them guidance on what to do, how to say it, how to build a contract. But majority of stuff, it comes back on me, on my shoulders, and I thank my team for being there with me. You did what I'm saying? So and then I got Doug, who's helping, managing me on the crypto side of things and making it happen. So it's always a blessing for the minis, man. I mean, for the universe fight minis, and it's here for some centuries, bro. I promise you. And guess what, bro? Right now, we got up to 200 characters on the game. Crazy. Wow. We're gonna release the first 50 this week, and y'all definitely gonna get the invite and let y'all know. And then hopefully we could come down here. We supposed to throw a big party. We're gonna be throwing gaming events and things of that nature too, as well, that we got going on.
Oh man, that sounds terrific.
So tell us what you got going on. Do you got anything going on for Martin Luther King week? Anything you doing special for that? Because last year you was going to a couple places and getting some interviews, right?
Yep, I was. But now this year I got tomorrow I'm doing my artist, she's dropping her movie, a miniature movie at the iPic here in the gallery. I got a ticket for you, Doug. Come out, bro. We're doing 2 showings. And that's a special event right there. You got some big heads in the house right there. That we're gonna be doing. We bought the whole theater, iPic. If you look up iPic in Houston, it ain't no, I ain't trying to cap, but it's one of the top theaters in Houston, H-Town, in the Galleria area. It got heated seats and it got pods so you sit in. You know what I'm saying? They bring you candy. They bring you candy in a dish. It ain't in paper. You feel me? If you order Kit Kats, it comes in a dish. Like I'm like, what the world? It's already open. So, but we got food there. We're gonna have food and drinks available. You did what I'm saying? But that's tomorrow night, and we're doing 2 shows. So if you got a special invite, you can get in. I wish you was here, Mike. You know what I'm saying? But admit, I wish you was down here, bro.
Being a jet setter and just start coming to these events, man. That might have to be the new we put up there. You dig? I'm with you.
And then my birthday Saturday. I mean, my birthday just passed, but guess what? I'm celebrating it this Saturday. Everybody's trying to prepare for the freeze down here. So so now I'm having it this Saturday, the celebration for my birthday. So everybody gonna come out and party with me. We have a good time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna turn up for my birthday Saturday. And then the week after that, I got another event, a big event that EWO is throwing. I'm a big judge on that. We got a big event on that too, with a lot of young music artists. I'm giving them deals, distribution deals and stuff like that on my music platform. You know what I'm saying? And on my network. So yeah, the video game, I'm giving a deal on network, music, and video game. So man, that's what I got going on.
Man, God is the greatest, man. All the time.
Man, say it again, bro. I don't get tired of saying it. There you go, man.
God is the greatest, man. We are here.
So we're in overtime right now. So we're in OT.
We certainly in overtime, and we don't want to waste no time, Dub. And I'm totally with you on that, fam. What an outstanding guest that you brought here to the table to us today, fam. Mr. Brown, man, it's been exciting to talk with you and listen to all of the wonderful things that you're going in. I apologize ahead of time if there was some times when I was over talking and I could have let you get some more of that information in, but we certainly want you to thank you with the H-Town, the video game, you know, the cryptocurrency, the IOLI world, the spiritual, the going back, the water, the alkaline water, the everything that you're into. It's just,
I appreciate it,
man. And actually, you know, I really look forward to keeping in contact with you. One of the great things we like to do on our show is, if you could recommend anyone to be a guest on our show, who would that be?
Omar Gooding.
Oh, wonderful.
That's the interesting brother. I give him a ring and lip flip. I give him a ring. I got him for you. And if you want to, you know, if you want to touch bases with all the legends, the Kiki and all of them, I can. Yeah, those some of the people that I can put on, man. They'll definitely enjoy to be on the show. You did? Yeah,
absolutely. I'm so, you know, besides, I'm so glad to have the Houston Texan love, because that's one of my favorite spots to go visit and get busy. You know, it seems like, you know, like Houston is so iconic because you keep yourselves so busy there. You know, the rest of the world doing y'all thing, but y'all got stuff playing months in advance.
I got a question for you.
Terrific.
I got a question from my man, Tony Hitman. They got this artist out there in Houston. He's from the Bay Area. His name is This Way. Can you just tell people how talented this kid is?
Ooh, come on, man. Look, I met him through B-Dub, and This Way, I knew his swag right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? My wife from Oakland, so I already knew. I already been through the town. I produced with the delinquents and all of them back in the day. You know, a lot of people from the town. So, but this dude is so talented, bro. I'm talking about graphics, writing, producing. And he has that charisma about himself that you want to know him. And he's hungry, he's passionate. We crossed paths a few times recently at the indie Christmas party with my partner got an indie TV show. And Dub, you know, man, This Way is out here making noise, man, from the Bay. He only been here a little while, and he ain't even been here for a year, but he's 10 toes down, and he knee deep in it. And he's getting that respect and recognition by all the heads out here, man. A lot of major people looking at him. When I say talented, I don't even call it talent. Don't even call it talent, bro. It's sometimes some people got a talent, but then you have those that have a gift, right?
Right.
That's a gift. He got gifts that beyond, you know what I'm saying? In the music, and I've been in the music industry over 35 years. That's my heart. That ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Out of everything I do, I'm always do music. I'm always have me a studio.
I'm understand that language.
Yeah, we play this music on the show as well. But shouts out to This Way, Not That Way.
Yeah, shouts out. Yeah, This Way, Not That Way, baby. West. The West, you feel me? He from the West and I'm from the West of Houston. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, we throw up the dub. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to the town, most definitely out here in the Bay.
Any questions for the audience?
Oh, the question is, we do have a question. If I want to build DAWs and audio plugins, what programming language should I start with?
Oh man, they have, man, that's now it's a program, C#. If you got to learn C#, C++ or C#, bro.
Okay. C++ or C#?
Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna be a C and a number sign. That's C#. And then you got C++. C++ is you know, that's the beginning. That's the mother of it. That's scientifically. That's no cracking. But then, you know, you can dab into JavaScript and things of that nature. There's so many languages out there right now. But me, if you want to build something solid, I go with C#, bro. It's it's more easier to learn. You feel me? And you can, make sure you get you a nice like Android Studio is an app. You can download Android Studio on your computer. It allows you to build apps. You know what I'm saying? And then Microsoft Visual You can build inside Microsoft Visual code in there. Yeah, you're gonna need to know if you're doing it.
One thing I
Oh,
wanted
let
to
me
ask.
let him finish. Let him finish, Mike.
Oh, yes, sir.
And then,
Yes.
and then if you want to do your front end, you got to know HTTP and CSS code too. And that's building the front end of your website. You know what I'm saying? The visual of it.
Right.
What I was going to what I was going to ask Dub is I was actually going to ask, like, let's say you got a teenager out there, or you're a parent of a teenager out there, and they're really into computers and they don't have any direction, and you want to lead them coding. What would be your best advice to give to a parent or a teenager who could possibly just get it? What would you give to them that, like that gentleman in the Ferrari gave to you? What would you give them?
Right now, I give him YouTube. I give you YouTube. That's a book. That's libraries of books. Free. That's free game. And then you could go into a program called Unity. Go to Unity. It's a free developing video game. You can develop anything you want in there inside of Unity.
Unity.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that that website? Just Unity, and just look up Unity and web development.
Unity,
right?
Unity development. Yeah. And it's gonna teach you how to do video games. It's gonna teach you how to build apps, and then you could export them, build them. I'm saying it easy, but you gotta do a little work, like anything. But that's where you start at. Start learning those, and then learn Maya. If you want to learn Maya, that's learn how to do 3D modeling, or it's another one that everybody else using right now. I forgot the name of it. It's a 3D model where you start off real simple. And these are free programs. You feel me? Where you can get started right today. You know what I mean? They got templates and all of that. But yeah, if you want to learn how to build and design, develop on your own, they got JavaScript, study JavaScript, Python, Xcode. Yeah, I use all of those for my development. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them
I
need
like Python. I like Python though.
Here's another one. Here, check this out. Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Go type the question you had just asked me. Go to Chat GPT and ask that question, and watch what happens.
You know what? I'm gonna get into I'm into Chat GPT. I'm into that, and I am gonna ask that question because
ask that question to Chat GPT and see what happens.
You just gave us some fabulous information, some wonderful games, wisdom and knowledge, and we appreciate your time. My goodness, you got famous people calling your phone. You don't even want to be bothered, but you had a chance and a great chance to go into overtime with us here on I'm From the Zoo.
Man, I appreciate you, Tony Hit, man.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man, for having me right here on I'm From the Zoo. You feel me? I ain't from the zoo, but I was born in the zoo. I'm one of them gorillas, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, could you give us all that last but not least, could you give us that website where we could just overall see and everything, or if, like my auntie said, if there's a number or a website or whatever you want to leave so everybody can contact you.
Hey, man, y'all look, contact me at on Instagram, Ditonion B, or Google me at Tony Hitman. That's TonyHitmann. You can Google that and look me up. You know what I'm saying? Or you go to the website, www.urbantech, that's URBANTEKCGI.com. Or you can look us up at Dialer TV Network.io. Or you can go to www.IOLY.io. Know what I mean? You capture me. Anyway, Instagram, any of those I just mentioned, Hollywood, Universe Fight Minis, Dollar TV Network, Google all of that. They got my information where you can contact me directly and we can get it on. You know what I mean?
You didn't heard the realness right there. Real simple and plain. Man, we
Great show, bro.
Thank you, brother. Absolutely. This was going to be a wonderful one for the archives. That's for sure. Hey, we thank you.
Appreciate it. Man, appreciate it.
Man. Have wonderful, have a great time this weekend and have an outstanding time in the upcoming events. You never know, Mike Mitch might just go ahead and have to give me a little plane ticket to get on.
I'm gonna send them anyway. I'm just gonna send you the invitations. If you pop up, you pop up. You did. So you,
I love that.
It's always there.
Blockchain management, baby. Blockchain management.
Hey, we are getting ready to leave here right now. We don't want to. We'll check you next time on I'm from the Zoo on the Come Through Network. Kiki, take us on out. See y'all next time.
Iconic Tech 7, baby.
Yeah. I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress right now. No. Remix. I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress right now. I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress right now. Can't stress right now. I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress right. Every time I walk, I'm an algorithm. Buddha cosmos with the street rhythm. Slide in a spaceship to the day. Everything we touch makes history. My vibe's so great, it's an energy. That's why you can't stress me. Now I'm a player with the highest degree. So let's connect and grow the family. You got the I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress right now. I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress right now. I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress right now. I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress right now. I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress. You got the wrong and gorillas. I'm a CEO, produce the realest. I make the world flip like a Britney pick. Fam, just tell me what's your endeavor. I'm all about my cheddar. I'm the elephant who remembers. We north, south, we east, west, just champions forever. Play your connection. What do you need? Just give it to us. Got the best weed, got the best cars, houses and stars. All in the studios, drop the greatest bars. I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress right now. I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress right now. No. I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress right now. I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress, I can't stress right now. I can't stress.